Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Presmal, and today we're looking at Dominova, which is a bit of a kind of like roguelike style domino kind of strategy game. It's really hard to explain it, so I think it's better off if we just jump in and kind of like play through it. There's different styles of play, all this sort of cool stuff. So you've got like a hazard set, money set, all these sort of stuff that you can end up unlocking, going through doing all sorts of cool stuff. But we're just going to start with the basics of it because I'll say now, it's an interesting game that gets complex really fast. And as we got kind of this, the main thing is to kind of get towards the end. I've only really played through the tutorial so far, so I've kind of a basic understanding of the game. And I kind of explain it as we'll go through all this stuff and things like that as well. So, starting from the point, I get to notice basically a certain grid type pattern around my particular area, which is this thing here. We can click to start the chain reaction, which basically asks to add a multiplier to gain score. Next thing up we have here is basically what our dominoes are. These normally come as a set of two, which basically pick from a deck of like this, and you link two together based upon whatever it does. So it's kind of a bit more random as well. We do have coins for a shop, and we have dominoes we can kind of hide away back here. This is our placement point, so how much we can put down. That is based upon the total value of the actual score of the dominoes you put down. And we can remove some as well. We have basically 3 lives. We have 3 rounds to try and hit the score. So we go 0 to 17, then 17 to 85, and that's basically how we end up winning as such. On the board, you can see there's a bunch of cool stuff. We have a coin on here. We have a tile, which means I can only put a 5 on top of it. We have here, which when you collect, we get a random domino to obtain to our deck. And over here, we have then a giant rock that blocks our path. So in most cases, what you kind of want to do is just expand outwards to try and see what is around, to see what you can do. Then once you can't do no more, you then move on to the next thing. So we'll do this, and we'll create this shape here. We'll hit our multiplier thing, and then we'll gain our score. So we're up to 14. Not quite there. And then random cool stuff will happen. So we have an amoeba, attacks your score and moves around. Kind of cool. We have a heart restore upgrade. So when collected, restores 1 broken heart. So that'd be quite useful. This is saying a meteor will land here at the end of the turn, which is something to watch out for. Electrify. Electrifies anything close to it. So you can see this is like a thing I should probably avoid if possible, or if I'm capable of doing so. So yeah, blanks count for anything, just so you're aware, so that's always nice to know. Basic domino kind of gameplay stuff there to figure out. So I could put this here, we gain both of those because we gain everything, and we put the 5 in there. As we got a domino, let's see what we can pick up. So we have grey dots 4, which basically adds that to the score, and then we have this heart, pink dot, which basically is pink dots 1. And yeah, you can see they do all sorts of cool stuff. Round dots, place destroys a random obstacle, which is pretty good. We then have the thunder, which generates 2 lightning strikes when placed. Lightning strikes destroy obstacles, and this one has thunder generate 2 lightning strikes when placed as well. This is on the plus, so you can see these things start to have abilities and stuff. We can have heal as well on those. So this is kind of really interesting to figure out. I'm going to take this one because I would like the heal, and we draw it immediately because that's just how the game works. Yeah, we're going to move on there. So you can see also that these also do get a level attached to them. So when they're level 2, they get more base score and so on and so forth. So you kind of want to keep increasing stuff and having things connect to other things to allow the score to kind of like multiply up as such. You saw there? We beat him, we took him out. All the good fun. I do like this game in the sense like it's very strategic and kind of mellow, and you can kind of like take your time to think about stuff as well. And I think that's the kind of the major appeal for me as part of this game. So here, that should then die, I believe, once the score triggers on that one. So we've got no issues there. And we can kind of do this if we want to, or do something slightly differently. I think we'll do this though, because it will help us get closer to there, I think. Yeah. And then just generate my score. So you can see the combo trigger, so as you go later down the line, you'll get more. We cleared stage 1, and now we choose an upgrade. So here we can increase the amount of dominoes that can be removed on the board 1 turn. We get 10 coins, we currently have 15. Or max placement points increased by 3. I'm just going to get more points. Treasure. So this one is about basically getting to this score, but also finding the treasure we have. Yeah. I'm kind of interested, and just like, I'm just trying to figure out like how this game works. So here as well, this is a domino upgrade, so we can upgrade the dominoes levels and stuff by putting stuff in there, so we can just do stuff on next to it, sorry. So if we do this for the 4, you can see we kind of upgraded that, and then we could probably do this as well. Again, we can upgrade that one, and then we can do the same with the 1. So what we have here is a shop pickup, so we can activate that if we wanted to as well. I can do that actually. Let's activate the shop. And now we can suspend all the coins I've been collecting to do all sorts of cool stuff. So a domino placement, leaf domino goes twice as far. We have red flag undiscovered. On chain reaction, a red pipped hash domino piece adds +2 to the multiplier. So a piece is then cursed. Interesting. Don't know what curses do yet. West side on domino placement. Dominoes on the left side of the starting tile add 5 base to total score. Domino placement on the right. Starting tile reduce X -6 its base score total. So yeah, I love that west side. That's kind of cool. Heals all hearts we have here. We can increase our Nova slots, which are these things up here for just more things. We have increased max placement points, or we can just buy some new dominoes. To be honest, I'm going to go with the west side. Let's go do something stupid, shall we? I think that's pretty cool. Now we can have then shoots fire towards tiles when placed. Let's buy that and that. So we can still place some of these down as well. I would like to get an upgrade, so let's pick up that upgrade. We destroyed some stuff as well. And I could also place this down. But let's continue on that way. Thing is, the cool thing is this minuses my score now. Because all that's on that side. When it's placed. So we can kind of like force stuff to happen in the way we want it to a little bit. Which I'm going to enjoy. And now we complete it. So good old west side. What have we got here? Increase starting score by 45. So we have a really good score. Increase the Nova by 1. Or increase domino max hand size by 1. I'll take the max hand size, please. Yeah, I think it's kind of a bit of a nice, relaxing game more than anything else as well. And I kind of want to do a quick look after kind of getting a grasp of it, because while going through the tutorial, there is a lot of stuff that goes on, and a lot of this stuff you end up kind of just picking up as you go, more than anything else. And I think that's kind of like a good part of the game, right? You can see like the maps here actually have like a physical map thing as such. So we'll do that. So I usually get like the straight level up or instantly there. So now we can do some cool stuff by essentially doing this first. We need to get past these if we want to do anything else as well, which we can't currently. That might have been my issue there. I can't put that there either. So, what you can do is something which is pretty cool here, is we can look to destroy stuff. Right? So like here, for instance, I can put this down, but then I want to kind of like destroy things to kind of place stuff next to it, and so on and so forth. So there are ways we want to go around it if we do. We'll put this here, or minus score from it, it's fine, but we'll have a way to kind of get around if we need to. We have a 4, which we could put there if we don't want to. I guess we'll just end turn here now. There's another rock that's came from the heavens. Guess we'll get rid of that for now, put it back in the deck. I have a 5, so I'm going to do this as... I can't do that without that one, so, okay. can put this here, though. And then I can do this. There we go. Stupid amoeba. Attacking my score. This is completely unfair and uncalled for. Could put that there. I do want the 6 though. That's the only problem. Can't do that one. That one I could do, but it's not enough for the damage. I guess we'll do this. We can pick the domino up. Do 1s, 5s, more 5s. And a shield. Let's get that one, because it's got like a few different things on it, right? Duplicates itself forward when placed, and then we have the shield, which will protect stuff as well. So now I place that there. I could get rid of that, because just for like score reasons. And then look to try and get something else next to it with the 6. Which currently we can't do, so we'll just do this. We'll lose some score, that's fine. I think we're going to die from this anyway now. Because I can't really do anything else currently. Yeah, I got like jammed in here beforehand. But yeah, that's like how the game functions in a way. We'll do a new run though. We'll do a new run. Like, I think the difficulty of this is the most interesting part for me. Like, I am really fascinated on like how that actually works as such. Let's do this first. That will trigger the shop if we want it. Get this on the 6. That seems pretty cool. And then just pass turn. I like trying to figure out the strategy for the stuff you want to end up doing as well. This is kind of like the cool thing. That and that can go there. So that's going to stop all those issues. That's a 5 to kind of pop this over here. Do that as well to kill that thing off. So it's going to not hurt my score. Yeah. Like, you want longer chains as well, because that will help increase your score as such, like consistently. That's kind of annoying. That's got that. That needs a 2 on it, which I can't do just yet. So you can see, like, I can't place them next to each other, same as like classic domino rules if we wanted to like figure stuff out. So that's also like the other parts of the game as well. You got to figure out. So this is kind of like where you might think, okay, maybe I should like destroy something to try and play something else instead next to it, and kind of like work your way around there. Which I do like the ability to be able to do that. I'm going to use this shop, see what we can get. Let's do that. And buy that as well. Might as well. And we can close. So we can put this here though. Now they're burnt, so like this is now being burnt. So burnt this time when they can't participate in the chain reaction score. So you can kind of take it away if you wanted to. Which is kind of annoying, but you can also force stuff to happen. It's kind of cool though, like there are different combos and stuff. 10 coins immediately, starting score is extra 30. Increase the amount of dominoes you can remove from the board by once per turn. I will take that because I think removing can be pretty useful. Yeah. It's an interesting game, right? And I think there's a lot of different cool stuff you can do. And you kind of got to like play around with like what you're trying to hit with the scores and stuff. You generally can't even do anything with this at the moment. Except do that, into that. And that gets the score. That was a horrible start for me. Yeah, give me 4 extra 10 coins. At least that we can maybe do something with them. And then, like, bosses on this, which hopefully we'll get to, and we'll show you what they do as well, have very particular setups that you can use, right? This is ice here, so it freezes stuff, which will have an effect as well. That got destroyed, though. That's a 6 can go there. I guess we'll set this up to go there, that to go there as well, and then end turn. Do have this domino available. Let's use it, why not? I need a 6 so I can get one. I do not have a 6, so I guess I'll get that. The other thing we can do is do this. And then... that's got burnt, which is a bit disappointing, but it's fine. Pick up a domino. It's a 5 and a 5 and a blank one. Get a blank one if we want. Which takes the level. Ooh. There is cool stuff there. Do that then. So you kind of see it multiplies score up. It's kind of really cool in like how the combos are set and stuff, right? And like trying to figure out like the best course of what you want to do, how you kind of want to like trigger these things as well is kind of unique in a way. Complete destruction. And this now has also been paralyzed. This can't be rooted as well. But yeah. I am kind of a... let's take both of those away for now. Put that down. Put that down as well. And then pass the turn. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that because I can't actually trigger that in its score. So it's got to go. Which means I need a 6 to go here or a blue. Which I guess this goes here. Now it's trapped. It can't do anything else. Yeah, they like this is the thing where it's like you try and figure stuff out. Or like, okay, do I need to do anything else to it so I can actually like take my turn? Like, can I actually like get the combos I want? There we go. Nicely done. Increase max hand size. Don't care about the Nova. Increase the score. Let's increase the score. That's quite a big high score. And I'm going to face the Saucer Duck. Boss effect. All upgrade collectibles are downgrades. Sounds delightful. I am really happy that is what's going to happen. Let's do that though. Trigger that to go on that way. I guess I'll put the 5 here for now and put the 1 there. And then just end turn. Issue this doesn't actually go in the chain anyway, so I should remove it, but kind of wanted to see if I could actually get away with not doing that. This can go there. Can't connect the 1 to that, so I guess we'll get rid of this as well. I can't rotate that. There we go. Can't put that there either. Guess we'll just pass turn. Ooh, 6. The issue is I want to be able to use some of this stuff, right? But I just can't. Like, I'm not getting the stuff I want to be able to use it with. I want to put this here, but I can't. I got the 5s and stuff in the way. I get rid of this and this and put the 6 down and get rid of them, but... which I probably should do. So we can put that there and do this to at least kind of get stuff. Trigger. This. Can that be used? That cannot be used. Neither can that. But the bombs are pretty useful. Good bomb up. We have another crown anyway, so that could go down somewhere. And then that's a 1, so we'll do that. So we can at least see stuff. And we die! But yeah. I'm going to try and get a win on this game. I'm going to try and I like how quick like these early runs are, and like once you start to see now, you seem to get more and more complex, so you kind of understand the game, and you see all the cool stuff end up happening as well, right? I think my sort of thing is that because it's so early on, it can be very weird in a way to try and get as much. What's that? An upgrade, place some permanent. Okay, so you want to do it this way then. And we'll do that just so we can spread stuff out. It can be a bit weird to kind of like figure ways around it. I mean, I like the strategy, like the strategy that you can set up behind all this stuff. I am clearly not smart enough to get it to all work in the way I would like it to. I will admit that. Let's get more blank spaces because I think they're kind of useful just to cover for stuff I don't have. Like, which is not a bad thing. It's just one thing that I've technically picked up on is the fact that, yeah, that I tend to struggle with this sort of stuff as such. Gold, extra removal. Let's hit the gold. Maybe get like a decent shop at some point. But yeah, I do like this game, right? I think that's one thing I got to iterate on this. Like, this game is fun. I enjoy it. I like the strategy and stuff behind it as well. Just for me, I am technically an idiot. So trying to get my head around it. I love the fact I can do that as well. I think that the main thing on this is points by 3, give me more gold. The main thing with this is the fact that it's trying to get your brain to work in a way that we've never had to before for me. I think that's the issue I currently have with it. Like, 'cause that's what I'm trying to do currently, right? Is to be like, oh, okay, I need to do this, then this, then this, right? But my head just isn't allowing me to... let's go to the shop here early. Yellow paprika. On a chain reaction, yellow crown domino place is add 0.3 to the multiplier. That's kind of cool. Lava lamp. In turn, adds a random domino piece as 10 score, starting with 40% chance to burn. All shop items 50% off. Okay. We'll just do that then. Free discount. Why not? That triggers and gets rid of that. That's now got free, so this first increase surrounding pieces lose 2% of their value. Not great, but maybe doable. Cool. We got past that first stage. So you can see we get all 3 lives back once you get past that first stage, which is kind of nice. Which I think is sometimes the scarier part of like, okay, how far do we go? We'll do that. We can gain a life. This is now level 3, so it gives me a good amount of score. Do we trigger this way? Yeah, I think so. You can do that as well. That triggers all that stuff. So the frozen, which does affect this, but this has got so much score plus the ×2 multiplier as well. So the score stacks as well. So like your current score is there, and then basically you add the next score to the next round, which is kind of nice as well. So you're not kind of like always in a bit of a trouble. Put the 5 there, and then we got a 4. We'll do that, and then yeah, I think that should be it. Nice. 10 coins, extra Nova slot. No, give me starting score. Okay, monkey, let's face you off. More darkness. So we basically got a smaller area to work with. I'm going to keep this 6 for later. Just because I think I'd get more value out of it later anyway. But we do get past that first stage very quickly. Even if it is not the best thing. Well, that's going to give me more darkness there. Let's do that. We got more there as well. I have no blue tiles. This is starting to get under my skin a little bit. There we go. Let's go to the 3 just so I can do this. Nice, that broke that. I gotta put like this down just to be able to get anything. Should put it over here, but... And at least I can draw 3 more. That's a 5. Not the 4 I want, though. Do that. At least we'll get something more out of it for the placement score as well. Trigger that so we have more space to work with. We'll pass the turn. Do we get it? No. So close. So close. I do like the fact you can add like more and more to these though. I do want that first win. I do want that first win. But like I will admit I am probably playing this like really badly as well. I'm not going to deny that. Right? I like trying to figure out like what the best course of action is, stuff like that. Like I am probably not optimizing this in the best way at all. Like, I 100% agree with that statement. But, yeah, I think it's an interesting game. I think it's something to keep an eye on as well. It's something more unique and different compared to, like, other games we've all seen recently. And yeah, I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. I mean, for me, like, going through this game and stuff like that, I kind of enjoy, like, what you have to do. I think hand size is going to be so important. I think you should always pick that up now. I'm trying to figure out, like, what the best things are, right, for all this stuff. Let's put that down. At least that gets a level up. We can do it again there. And then I guess we'll just start putting some stuff down to collect things. Not do the level up there. Do that there, then. Instant kind of upgrade there. Increase the amount of dominoes can be removed from the boards. I guess we'll just take that. So you can actually like take 2 away per turn if you want to. Just kind of control that score a little bit. Ooh. You guys put the 2 down. Can't level that up because it's just a score of 0 anyway. Put those down for that. Put this down for that. And pass. It being later is better because it just means that score is going to multiply up a lot quicker as well. That 5 can go there to kill that thing off. That means we can spread this 5 out. You know, try and put like this the last in the chain type thing. Get that 5 upgraded. Put that down as well. Yeah, that's like 20. Burned. I guess we have to take the burn out. So we want that to continue playing with that. So we can do that. We gain extra heart for the turn. Put this at the front there. And I think that should be the game. Should look to get the shop token, but I was like, eh. Increase placement score. Remove more. Yeah, give me better starting score. Okay, Wasp. The business wasp, the domino wasp. Domino abilities are disabled. That is absolutely fine. So does that mean this paralyzed thing doesn't work anymore? Oh, it still works. I'm disappointed. Oh, that can go up there then. That can go there. Put that there, and then pass. No, that can't go there, but this can go there, though. Then this can go there. I think the only hard thing to wrap your head around sometimes is just what you can and can't get away with, right? So, like, for me, I want to get rid of this 4 just so I can put this 2 down here. And we'll put that there just to help with, like, the score generation. Okay, cool. Beat the wasp. Choose a permanent. Okay, permanent cost persists through your next runs. So once placement of a purple star, pieces add a domino to your hand. Circle's been immune to fire. And that's kind of the main thing. It's like once you beat the bosses and stuff, like you just get more and more things to help you with next runs. And it kind of relies you like slowly building up all this stuff across the multiple runs. Connects with every domino piece. Unknown. And I think that's the bit to kind of like wrap your head around a little bit some of the time is like making sure lock that guy in, make the one become one of those things. Oh, coolio. Nah, I guess we would want to use the 5, don't we, and start using that. Well, I can't really do much from this angle, really. I have to get rid of that because I can't leave it burnt because I can't combo with it. This can still combo though, just can't rotate. Depending on however it comes. I love how that actually does work and goes there like that. Level 2. What else do you want to do here then? Not quite. End of that run. Bit of a shame. But yeah. And I think then, yeah, you've collected no dominoes for your next run. But yeah, so as you kind of go through, you kind of like just end up getting more and more dominoes for the set, right? And then like you can get like more and more upgrades going forwards. Another collection card can collect all these stuff here, which is kind of cool. I think it'd be nice to show kind of like all the stuff you've actually already unlocked. It would be nice to kind of like pick that stuff up. Be like, okay, what have I actually done in regards to all my upgrades going forwards? I don't know if they're all permanent per runs or stuff like that. But yeah, I kind of like it. It's something interesting, something a bit different. And I'm probably going to keep an eye on this and probably just like, you know, maybe do some small plays every so often and stuff like that. But again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.